Hey guys, and welcome to Game Night. This week we're playing Legendary Encounters, an alien deck building game. You heard that right, Alien, as in the Ridley Scott film, and the 3 films after that. This is a cooperative deck building game where all the players are working together and going through the Alien movies. This week we're going to be playing the first movie, Alien, and let me show you a bit about the game. So, the game is set up something like this. At the beginning, you have a series of objectives that you must complete before you win the game. So the first objective that we have is the SOS. The objective is to find both parts of the SOS, and should you draw an event for this objective, it is a rough landing. You and the next player each draw a strike. So once you're able to complete that objective, once you're able to find the SOS, then you move on to objective 2. I won't ruin it for you, because part of the fun is in the surprise. If you can complete that objective, you then move to objective 3, and if you can complete that objective, which usually involves killing some sort of alien, you then win the game. You lose the game if all the players die, which is pretty simple and easy to do. So how do you play the game? Well, if you play the game Dominion, it works a little bit like that, in that you start with a hand or a deck of cards that allow you to basically buy things and kill things or scan things. It's not a very good deck to start with, but the idea of the game is you're going to go through and you're going to buy these character cards, which allow you to do cool things. Once you buy these, they're going to go into your deck, and then you're going to be able to play them as the game goes on. So you start with something basic to start with, and your deck becomes more specialized and more powerful as you go on. And you're coordinating with your teammates to maybe focus in one direction. So I might focus as a healer, whereas this person might focus on scanning rooms, and this person focus on defeating aliens. Now we can all do that a little bit, but it might be best to specialize in something, especially if there's a lot of players. So on your turn, the following steps are going to occur. The first step is the Hive Phase. You're going to add a card from the Hive deck face down onto the rightmost location. So in this case, the ventilation shaft. If it were the next player's turn and this was filled up, it would move over and the next card would be placed. That continues to happen until a card is in the airlock. And if it were to be moved over, it moves down into the combat zone and becomes something that you might need to fight. The next thing to happen is the action phase, where you play cards in your hand to do something. So, there are 2 major types of cards. There are cards that allow you to buy things with this icon here. This is worth 1. And cards that allow you to attack or scan things with this red slash mark here. Again, worth 1. So let's say, for example, that the board looks something like this. And I was to play this card here, which has a 3 strike icon, and I'm going to use it to scan the weapons locker, because notice it has a 3 here. So to scan it, I flip it over, and I would discover, in this case, an alien. Now it could be an event, it could be an objective, but in this case it's an enemy. So this requires 4 of that slash symbol in order to defeat it. Now I already used this for the scan, so I can't use it again to fight. This one also has a reveal text which says players now have -1 health this turn. Now while he's up here in what's called the complex, he doesn't actually do anything else. But should he move from the airlock down to the combat zone, he's then going to fight the player. So after the action phase is the strike phase. If there are any enemies in that combat zone in the beginning of the strike phase, you draw a strike, and that harms your character. So for example, if I drew, let's say, this strike here. So for example, if I drew this strike, it is a deep gash that hits me for 2 hit points. Now at the beginning of the game, every character has a different number of hit points. This character, the gunner, for example, has 11. You can ignore the armor. There are a lot of different ways to play this game. we are playing just the base game with no special rules. But you can also play the game where if a player dies from a chest burster, they become an alien player fighting against everyone else. You can also play the game with a traitor. But we're not playing with any of that. We're just all working together to try to survive. It's hard enough as it is. Okay, a couple more things about the cards. Like I said, the basics of the cards is they either have this strike icon or they have this recruit icon, which is basically money or attack power. Now, they can also have keywords on them, and most of these keywords we will discuss as the cards come up in game. Coordinate is one such one, where you can play that on someone else's turn. So if it was Eric's turn, I could give him 2 recruit points to spend, basically, from my card on his turn, and then I would simply discard this card and draw a new one. If you see a symbol like this one, then there's a bunch of them in the game. That means that you must have played a card of that type in order to trigger the effect. So for motion detector here, it's worth 2 recruit points, regardless of what you've played before it. But if you want to actually scan any room with this card, you have to have played a card with the matching symbol beforehand. And this card doesn't count for itself. So there's other texts and keywords on the cards, but we'll go over those as the game goes on. So that is the Hive Phase, where you place a card from the Hive deck down into the complex. That is the Action Phase, where you play cards from your hand in order to do things, fight enemies, scan rooms, buy cards. The Strike Phase is where enemies attack you. And then finally is the Cleanup Phase, where anything that you played gets discarded, your entire hand also gets discarded, and you draw up to 6 new cards from your deck. Once you've done that, it moves to the next player's turn, and they take those series of actions as well. It then continues on until the game is over. Either you have completed the 3 objectives, or you are all dead. It's amazing how a deck builder like this manages to be so thematic. You can really feel the story in the movies as you're playing this. It's a lot of fun. I hope that the boys enjoy it, and I hope you do too. So let's get started. All right. Hey guys, it is Rick, Calvin, and Eric here.
Hello.
And in order to celebrate the month of October with scary stuff, we're playing a scary game called Legendary Encounters, an alien deck building game.
Ooh, Alien. I know that movie.
Yes, that's not just a generic alien. That is Ridley Scott's Alien.
Yeah.
So this game is pretty cool. It's a cooperative game. We're all going to be working together. I've explained most of this in the intro. But we play through the movies.
Yes.
So we are playing through the first movie right now, the 1979 Alien.
The first movie.
Yes, so we know how this should go.
We should indeed.
Now, I believe we're going to cut out our sex scene, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, just like they did in the theatrical cut.
Okay.
All right. So I will go first.
Okay.
So you guys can kind of see what's going on.
All right.
Cool.
So I have 6 cards in my hand.
Yes.
And we start the game with sort of a generic set of cards, and we're going to specialize and enhance, which is Eric's favorite thing ever.
Enhance!
As we go along. So I am playing as the researcher. So I have 9 hit points, and I start the game with a thirst for knowledge in my deck. And I'm going to, the first thing that we do on our turn is,
Hive Phase?
yes, we take a card out of the hive and we place it into the complex. So something has entered the ventilation shaft. Unless we scan it,
Shaft.
we do not know what that is.
Okay.
I'm going to, I think it would be a good idea to take the motion detector. So I am going to play 3 worth of money, if you will,
Okay.
recruitment points, in order to buy the motion detector.
Okay.
I will put that into my discard pile, along with these. And I only have 2 strike power, which is not enough to scan the ventilation shaft. So because of that, I will then pass my turn. I will
Gotcha.
discard
Okay.
everything. I will draw up to 6 cards, and then it's Calvin's turn.
Alrighty, so we have to clear this before we refill it,
Nope.
or
It
okay,
gets refilled right now.
awesome. Find it and kill it.
So you can also buy a sergeant card, which are supposed to be face down, so you don't know what you're getting exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So a sergeant card has a cost. It always is 2 money, but it has the special word coordinate. And that means if I have that in my hand, I can say, Calvin, you can play this card instead of me.
Ah. So basically on anyone's turn, that card can be played.
Yep. And if that is the case, then the person who owns the card discards it and draws another card.
Gotcha.
Okay.
If it is used. And so that's what the sergeants are, but also the reason they're face down is they all have a different symbol in the upper left.
Okay.
So you never know exactly what you're going to get.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like a box of chocolates.
I have 4-star money power thingies.
And first, you have to do that, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the first thing I do. Put it on. Or, nope, I didn't see it.
So it pushes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it
so they
pushes.
travel.
Yep.
Okay.
They travel
Okay.
until they get to here, at which point they get revealed and start fighting us.
Gotcha.
Not good.
Okay. You see?
So the expert navigator allows you to draw a card if you've played another one of these. It's also a 2 attack.
Now, what is that symbol? Is that the support unit symbol?
I mean, they all have names. It doesn't really matter what it's called.
Well, first of all, Calvin, who are you playing as?
I am playing as the technician
Okay.
avatar. Wait, I think that's just the player card. I'm
Yeah,
a
you're
fool.
player.
Okay.
Yeah, you're playing as the technician.
I wasn't sure if that
You're
was
the
like a named
technician.
character or something. Technician. I start the game with right tool for the job in my deck
Okay.
and 10 hit points.
Alrighty.
So the shell is intel.
Okay.
This is leadership. The green fist is strength. The red thing is survival. And the microchip looking thing is tech.
Okay. There are none that complement my my character right
which
now.
is tech.
So I will spend all 4
Okay.
and buy the find it and kill it because I can coordinate with this card.
Yeah, so that is a coordinate attack 2.
So I'll put that in my discard along with my 4 star monies and I will end my turn.
Okay.
All right, my turn.
Yep.
Okay, I am playing the gunner. I start the game with Let's Rock in your deck, and I have 11 hit points. 11.
Very
Okay,
nice.
so first things first, these things shift over, and we got one that goes back into the ventilation shaft.
Sir,
Okay.
they're in the
and-
ventilation shafts.
Yeah. So I am going to spend.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. That goes back on there. All right.
Yes.
What we got? We got 2 of those. What is that? Quarantine what?
Quarantine procedure.
Look at the.
Top card of any player's deck, you may kill it or put it back. So if one of us gets infected with a face hugger
Yeah.
and we cannot kill it,
Yeah.
then we get a chest burster. This is the only way, one of the only rare ways to kill a chest burster.
Can
if
I
you
buy-
draw a chest burster, you die.
Okay. Can I buy 2 things at a time?
Absolutely, if you have the
Okay.
money.
If that's the case, then I'm just going to use 2 of my grunts and go ahead and pick both of these up.
So
Okay.
the grunts are attacks,
I can pay with those though, right?
not with attacks.
I can't pay with
Only
that.
with the
Okay,
stars.
Only with the
I thought it was
stars.
that thing. Okay, my bad.
Yep.
I messed up.
So
Messed up hard.
so the attacks on these indicate you can use them to attack things up here.
Oh, okay. That makes more sense. So that's why they have 0 on
Yeah.
this side. But the stars is what you can use to pay,
Yeah,
right?
the cost is the big number in the lower right.
That's how
Okay.
much. That's how many stars it takes to buy it.
All right. Then I will use 2 of my specialists to take 1 of them. Then, right? Is that
Yep.
correct?
Yep,
Okay, I'll
absolutely.
Put
do
that in your discard pile,
Yep.
and then the
These
2 cards
also
that you
go in my
used.
discard.
And then
Okay.
we refill the barracks.
Ooh, that seems like a really important card.
Last
Last-
survivor of the Nostromo.
What does that do?
Avoid all strikes you would draw this turn.
Okay.
And it's a 5 attack, but it costs 8.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a huge card right there.
It's pretty good. It's very expensive though.
Yep.
So, all right.
I'll also go back up to 6.
So I'm going to start off by playing Thirst of Knowledge, which allows me to draw a number of cards equal to the objective number. So we are on objective 1, so that allows me to draw 1 card.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, and the first thing that I do is the Hive.
Okay, so we're getting down to where we can scan them much easier now. The cost is much lower.
It is indeed.
Should probably start doing that soon.
What is the objective number?
Number 1 right now.
Yeah, we're still working on the first objective,
Gotcha.
which is find both parts of the SOS.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I drew a card. I'm going to spend 3 attacks
Spend 3 attacks.
in order to scan the weapons locker.
Okay.
So we are going to see what is in the weapons locker right now. I'm a little afraid.
Yeah.
Part of the SOS.
Oh,
Hey.
god damn. All right.
That was stressful.
This game's easy.
Piece of cake. So once I reveal it, I move it to operations. Once we found both, discard them, and we complete the objective.
Okay.
Awesome.
Piece of cake.
All right. We just got to do that one more time, and we're good.
All right.
I'm also going to buy something. Let's see. So
Are there only 2 of those cards in that whole thing, or are we just lucky?
well, so the deck is divided into thirds,
Gotcha.
and each objective has a third of that deck.
Okay.
Is how the setup works.
Okay. Gotcha.
All right, so I have 3 that I can use to buy,
Okay.
and my symbol is the shell. So I'm going to get Expert Navigator by spending 3, which allows me, if I've played a shell card before, to draw a card.
Okay.
And that is it for my turn.
All right. Repopulate the thingy.
And since I am out of cards to draw, I reshuffle my discard. So
Okay.
that allows me to now start drawing the cards that I've purchased.
Awesome. These push.
Yep.
And that goes there. I am going to spend 3 grunts. And I'm going to scan the power station.
Power station.
Very scared. Meddlesome xenomorph.
Meddlesome.
Yep.
I've never heard them be described as meddlesome. Meddlesome sounds like, it's meddlesome. All right, what's it say?
Well, so it has a 4 attack,
Okay.
which is how many strikes that we would draw
Which-
if it were to hit us, which is bad.
Which Calvin has 3 in there right now, right? But
Well, this was just to scan the room.
Oh, no. Yeah, yeah. So,
Okay.
I'm sorry. Yes, if we attack it, we need to play 4 worth
4 total.
in order to
Yeah.
kill it.
To kill it.
And when we do kill it, however, we get to scan any room.
So that's
So that's helpful.
that's nice. That way we
However-
get to kill it with 4 and then also scan ventilation shafts, perhaps.
Indeed. However, if it makes its way to the combat zone, it's going to cause us to draw strikes every
Gotcha.
turn
Right.
until dead. And the artwork in this game, by the way, is fantastic. The
Oh,
game
yeah,
is rated
it's-
17 plus because
Yeah.
there's a lot of graphic imagery.
Yeah.
I love the artwork on this.
It looks great.
This one is one of the more graphic ones, the dead
The
enemy.
dead enemies, yeah. Looks great. I'm going to play the right tool for the job card, and I get to draw a card and also draw a number of stars equal to the current objective number, which is 1. So do I draw that from my discard pile?
No, you don't get to draw.
Okay.
You get that money.
I get that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's 1.
Okay. And I just get to keep it, basically?
No, no, no.
Or do I have to play it this turn?
It is worth 1 right now.
1 right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have a total of 3 that I can buy with. You know what? I will spend the 1 that I got from the card and 1 more and get the quarantine procedure card.
Okay.
Put that in my discard. These 2 in my discard. And draw up to 6. These yours are mine. These are mine.
Yep, those are yours.
Alrighty.
Yep.
I
My
cannot,
draws go on the
so
left,
I
my discards go on the right.
Reshuffle my deck.
Okay, my turn.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna shift those over and put that one.
So it's full.
Yep.
So
Now I can. Can I attack?
absolutely.
I can attack Fort right. Okay, so I'm gonna do this, and correct me if I can't do this. So I'm gonna put out 3 grunts, which
Okay.
gives me up to 3 hit points.
It does.
And then I'm gonna play Let's Rock, which is draw a card, and then you get a plus attack equal to the current objective number. So that would put us up to 4.
That's
and
correct.
I draw a card, right?
Yep.
So that is going to allow me to attack the Xenomorph, the
And
meddlesome Xenomorph,
Successfully kill it.
and kill it.
So that moves to dead enemies. And now, because of its death effect, you can scan any room.
Okay, what do you guys think? Should we scan the airlock to see like what we're gonna get next?
Do we have to? We have to scan it before we can fight it, right?
Yep. I mean, if it gets here, we can fight it, but it's going to hurt us every
but it's
round.
going to hurt us
Yeah.
every round. Maybe scan the most expensive room,
Yes.
ventilation shafts. That way we know what's coming further in advance.
All right, yeah, do it.
All right.
Scanning.
And it is a camouflaged xenomorph.
Oh, goddamn, we saw it though.
Reveal this alien can't be fought this turn, but it only takes 3 damage to
Okay.
kill.
Okay. Well, we can deal with that at some later point.
Not so bad.
So, all right. So I need to go back up to 6.
So you discard everything in your hand, and
Okay.
then you draw 6.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, it's the classic deck building mechanic. Pioneered by
But
Dominion.
because I don't have 6 here, I need to shuffle all these
You draw what you have left,
5.
and then you shuffle and draw.
So every turn you get rid of all the cards you have left.
Yep.
Okay, I haven't been doing that.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you want to be burning through, so you can be getting to the new cards.
The
that you
new
bought.
cards sooner.
Yeah,
okay.
Sure, makes
I
sense.
understand.
I also did not do it, but I
We're
killed
learning.
something. So screw
Yeah.
you.
All right. Well, I have motion detector, which allows me to scan any room, but unfortunately, it requires a text symbol, which I do not have another card with in my hand currently. So that's a bit of a bummer. Let's see.
Okey-dokey.
But I can scan what's in the airlock. So we'll start there. Now,
Okay.
of course, I need to move.
They
all
push.
these first.
Alrighty.
Then
Down in the airlock.
I will play 2 grunts in order to see. We have revealed an event.
Event. Okay.
So an event is based on the objective. Our current objective now, the event is rough landing. You and the next player draw a strike,
Dang.
Another happy landing.
which is not fantastic,
What's a strike do?
as you might imagine. Well, so they can do a number of things. I'm going to put them in the combat zone here. So I will draw 1. My strike is a flesh wound,
Oh.
Ah.
which only hits me for 1.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to put this next to my character to let me know that now I only have 8
You're
hit
down
points
1.
left.
okay.
Now Calvin must also draw 1.
Holy shit!
Dang.
A massive blow.
You're down half your
I'm
life.
down half.
Yep.
Well, shit.
You survived that.
I survived a xenomorph tongue punch to the face.
Okay.
So the good news is there are heal cards that allow you to heal a strike.
See, Calvin, good news.
So does this count as 5 strikes
No, it
or
counts as
1
one
strike
strike.
card? Okay.
Yeah. So if you
That
have
makes
a
me feel
card that
better.
says heal a strike, all that 5 damage is gone,
Ooh.
Okay.
That's interesting.
which is nice.
That's good that it does it all at once.
Let's see.
Man, I'm glad that it was you two.
And so I'm also going to spend 3 money in order to buy a card.
Okay.
And I'm going to buy first aid, which doesn't do me a lot of good right now. It's worth 2 money in the future. And if I can start getting some more red cards,
Yeah.
I can heal someone on their turn.
Okay. That's good.
So
Smart.
Awesome.
that's the plan. Refill this, and then my turn is over. So this event simply gets discarded. Discarded hazards and events over there. Yep. But at least it wasn't an alien.
That's true.
I guess. Alrighty. First off, I'm pushing everything down, and something else gets into the ventilation shafts. You can tell that they're well ventilated because
we need to seal those ventilation shafts up.
just everything
We
gets
don't do
in
that
there.
to the end of the movie, Eric. I don't know if you've seen the movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Alrighty. I am going to. It's not a whole lot I can do. I'm going to scan the airlock
Okay.
with 2 grunts to reveal
Another event.
another event, which
is a rough landing.
is a rough
So
landing.
You take a strike,
I take
Oh,
a strike,
man.
which might
which might
which might
affect.
kill you.
Somebody help. When you draw this, any other player may show you a looks like a little recycle
A
symbol
survival card
69.
Res-
in
okay.
order to because it's
in order to cancel
because
it.
it hits you with 4, which is
Right.
going to leave you with 1. Does anyone have a card that looks like this that has that symbol in their hand right now? Mine is in my discard pile.
Nope.
I do not.
So
do
Calvin
not.
takes that strike,
All right.
and now Eric also takes a strike
Ah,
because of the
Didn't
rough
think
landing.
it was just gonna
Yeah.
be me, did you?
So draw
Okay.
that strike.
what happens to me?
Fallen friend. At the start of your turn, discard this and kill a random character in your hand that costs 1 or more.
Okay. So those cards we've been buying. Yeah. Starting at the start of your next turn, you're going to lose one of those.
A character card.
Yeah, which is any of the cards that we buy from down here.
So
Okay,
any of the ones
'cause
that
specialist and grunt also say character on them.
They do, but they
they
don't
have to
cost
be-
Okay.
yeah.
one or
Now,
more.
if I don't have anything,
Then you're fine.
okay.
You have no friends,
All right. Okay. I'm
and that
fine with
helps
this.
you.
So-
So it goes in front of him for right now.
Yeah.
in front of you.
Yep.
And the
Event
event
is taken
goes
off.
to the discarded events and hazards.
Indeed. So is there anything else on your turn, Calvin?
Yeah,
Buy some stuff.
I would like to buy a thing.
Okay.
I will buy the repair the ship, Chief Engineer Parker. When I draw a new hand at the end of your turn, if the power station is clear, draw an extra card. So that's kind of cool. It also gives me 2 attack.
Okay. Very good. So refill the HQ. And Eric is going to
Okay.
fill.
We're going to do the top.
Yep.
Now, I have a question. How would I ever buy something that costs 8 when I only ever have 6 cards in my hand?
Well, some
Well-
cards give you more than 1 money, such as first aid gives you 2.
And you have your orders, Captain
okay.
Dallas. It also
Okay,
gives
I
you
get
2.
you.
And there's also cards that allow you to draw cards
Sure.
as well. So yeah, this is like a late game card.
Okay.
So as we go through
So,
the game, our decks are going to
like,
get better and better.
if I were to buy, I had to have 8 with this, right?
Right now, yeah. And,
So I
well,
would, okay,
The other thing too, these sergeants, remember,
Yeah.
are worth 2,
sure.
and they can work on anyone's turn.
Yeah.
So if I buy a sergeant, and you had 6 money, I can play my sergeant for you
Gotcha.
and give you +2,
Okay.
which I might buy a sergeant next turn.
All right. What is this one right here?
Look at the top 2 cards of the barracks. Put 1 on the bottom and 1 back on top. It's a 2 cost and 2 money card.
Okay.
So it allows us to fish through this deck for a
Okay.
card that might be helpful.
Alrighty.
And it's also 2 money.
Yeah. Which are the stars, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll go ahead and do that with 2 specialists. Take that. And then I have to.
It goes in your discard pile.
It goes in my discard. That's right.
Yep. Oh, and also, so your strike at the beginning of your turn.
Yeah.
So,
Which I didn't have one at the beginning of my
okay,
turn.
so then that strike just gets discarded.
Okay. That goes in my discard.
Dead events.
Discarded
Yep.
strikes.
Discarded strikes.
Yep.
Yes, it is a strike.
Okay. And then I can do nothing else. So that'll be it.
Well, you have 2
You have 2 attack cards.
Attack cards, right?
You could
Yeah,
scan.
So
but-
you could scan this.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's right. I can do that. All right, let's go ahead and do that.
Alrighty.
2 attack cards. Scan the number 2. Scan. It
It's another
is
event. Son of a bitch. Rough
Yay.
landing.
Thanks, guys. No.
Well, so Eric will draw a strike.
Which is flesh wound.
Only a flesh wound, and then draw 1 for me as well.
I mean, that flesh wound. I'm now down to 10, dang it.
Hey, another
Flesh wound. Lucky you guys.
Yay! I'm down to 7.
Bitch, I'm down to 1.
And if that, discard that, please. If that concludes your turn, it is now my turn. So this alien is going to get to the combat zone if I don't kill it this turn. And it's going to start attacking Calvin.
I have a coordinate card this round, which will give you an extra 2 attack.
Okay. Well, I have 2, 3, I have 4 attack right now. So I could just kill it on my own. Yeah, so I'll just do that.
Okay.
I will play this, and I will kill camouflaged alien.
Okay.
So that's dead enemies in the upper right. Yep. And then as far as money goes, hopefully I can afford whatever this is. I cannot, so I'm going to spend 3 in order to buy a sergeant, which again allows me to give you guys 2 money.
Sure.
Awesome.
Okay.
And it's also the survival, which will enable my first aid card.
Awesome.
So perfect.
I would very much appreciate that.
It's now your turn, Calvin.
Alrighty. So first off, the areas are pushed, and a new card. No.
No.
A new card is put down.
Okay.
We need some scanning.
We only need 1 more part of the SOS, and then we get to move to objective 2.
Does the board reset when we move to objective 2?
It does not.
Dang.
But our cards that are like draw a card for every objective get better.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's good to
It is good to move
forward.
up the objectives. Okay.
And that's how we win, by completing 3 objectives.
Now, I can play quarantine procedure at any time just for the attack value, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But I have to have that card in order to do the special.
No, only if that symbol was there.
Oh,
Which it isn't.
Okay.
So it's something you can do right now.
Okay. So I will, in fact, play Grunt and Quarantine Procedure
Okay.
to scan. Hope it's not an event.
An egg.
Egg.
That's not great.
All right, so this alien does not move or strike. Event, kill this alien and put a face hugger from the hatchery in front of you. So if we draw an event,
That's very
face
bad.
hugger is going to attack us.
Okay.
Let's not do that.
So we can
Calvin.
kill it with 3.
Yeah. Okay.
Gotcha. I still have my coordinate.
Uh-huh.
No one else has one, do they?
Let me check. I do.
Do you?
I have coordinate money 2.
Money. Well,
I can probably kill it next round.
are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Because
I will kill it.
at the beginning of the round, that's going to move to the.
No, it does not move.
It does not move.
It does not move.
No.
It's an
so
egg.
this one will skip it and come down to here.
Okay.
Calvin,
So that
I tell
stays
you once,
there.
I tell you again, eggs don't move.
Well, sometimes they do when they're about ready to hatch.
When they roll.
Okay.
Sometimes enemies throw eggs at you, like Birdo.
That's true.
I'm going to play right tool for the job
Okay.
and draw a card. And I also get an additional money for my trouble, which gives me a total of 4 money.
Okay.
Um,
You could have 6 money.
ooh.
I could coordinate with you.
Do you want 6 money, Calvin?
Is there something that is especially useful?
That is more money. 6
Um,
money.
The review nav data sounds
Yeah.
pretty useful.
That's not too bad.
What does it do?
It's a coordinate card and it has a 3 attack power, so anybody could use it. You are my lucky star. When playing a
Wutani card.
Wutani card.
Honey.
Avoid the next strike you would draw this turn.
And that's all these have the Wutani symbol on them.
Right.
So as long as you has played one of those, you could avoid the next strike.
That's really good.
Which could save your life because you were one away.
One.
Yes.
Even a flesh wound. You
One.
survived.
I might take that.
You survived a massive blow, like the tongue to the head. You survived a face hugger, like on your face,
And
and then you will die by a flesh wound.
yeah.
So you
Straw
want
that
to pick
broke
up
the camel's
Lucky
back.
Stars?
I'm gonna pick up You Are My Lucky Star. Yes. And put it in my discard pile along with all of these other cards.
Yes, You Are My Lucky Stars, a very tense scene in the movie.
Dang, look at that discard pile. All right.
So we have a problem because now it is Eric's turn,
Yep.
and as these cards move, this card that's in the med lab is coming down the combat zone,
Oh.
and it is an egg.
Oh.
All right, so I just put it back.
Okay,
where
because it
was.
doesn't move.
Yep. But
Okay.
if we get an event now, not only will the person whose turn it is get a face hugger, the next person will.
Okay.
So we need to start
Destroying eggs.
being a fox in the hen house.
Okay.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
We could kill it. All right.
Because if I die from a face hugger in this game, Eric, I might just die in real life from a heart
Sure,
attack.
I
Imagining such a thing. So my life is literally in your hands.
Okay. Well, I'm going to.
If only it was my turn. Rip a new one.
And you used my coordinate, right?
Yes, I did.
All right. So first things first. We already did the thing on the top, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to attack with 2 grunts and a Let's Rock, which gives me a +1 to attack, and I draw a card.
Okay.
So it takes off one of the eggs. Okay.
This guy
Yeah.
goes to dead enemies.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So I taken care of one,
Well done.
and then I'm going to do whatever I can and just go ahead and play 3 specialists and use their 3 stars to buy Dissen.
Motion
No.
detector.
Can I not do that?
No, you can. You could also buy a surgeon if you wanted to.
Oh.
If you didn't love that card,
This one, you can scan any room, which seems pretty helpful.
And it's a 2 money.
And
But
it's
you
2
have to
money.
play the microchip card in order to get that special.
Microchip card.
yeah.
Yeah.
So in the
Okay.
upper left,
Yeah.
like you would have to have played a card with that symbol on
That's not this one.
it, which
that-
is not that
Yeah.
card.
Okay.
It's that symbol, but it's not
All right. Let's
that
do the
same
sergeant
card.
thing then with the 3.
Okay.
Good. Coordinate.
And what symbol does it have?
It has the W seashell.
So it's an intel. Okay.
Intel.
Intel.
Okay, we did what we could.
Alrighty.
It was good.
There's still one left though.
All right. So let's
Rick.
move things over. And well, I'm gonna play Thirst for Knowledge to draw a card, which is fine. We're all fine here.
How are you?
Now, unfortunately, I have my first aid card, Calvin, but I don't have anything to trigger it. So
Okay.
that's not great. But I can play some grunts and kill that motherfucking egg.
Good.
Motherfucking egg. I hate face huggers. I don't know if you know this,
I do know this.
but I absolutely hate it. And then I have 4 money.
Well, there are 4 cards technically on the table that you could buy.
You have 4 money?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have a coordinate?
I have a coordinate that will give you what?
+2.
an additional 2, so you
Additional
could
2.
get nav data.
I would love to get this one because of that symbol.
Yeah.
So then I can have a higher chance of healing Calvin in the
Do
future.
you have a coordinate, Calvin?
I do not have a coordinate card.
I
Um,
I need to
that.
buy more sergeants so I can
So instead,
do that.
what did I say I had?
You had 6.
I had 4.
Well, you had 4, but then with
Yeah, I
Eric's
could have
+2,
6.
you could have 6.
Actually, Eric, I think I'll let you keep that
Okay.
because instead I'm going to take a motion detector because I have another motion detector, so they'll both trigger each other.
Okay, that sounds
Nice.
good.
I like that.
So that is my plan, and that is my turn. So move these down. The eggs are clear.
Thank goodness. Yeah, I'm just really not feeling great about scanning any rooms, guys.
We need to find that objective.
We need the objective.
I desperately need
I have
something.
nothing to help you this turn.
Yeah, I don't have anything to help myself either.
I have a coordinate. I could add 2 value if you needed something.
For money.
Yeah.
I'm going to play 2 grunts and reveal the airlock, which is a purge hazard.
Purge hazard?
Okay.
The fuck?
Well, so what that means,
Okay.
the hazards are different based on our location.
Uh-huh.
So we are in the Nostromo.
Yes.
So for hazard number 1, add 2 Hive cards to the complex because, gentlemen, we brought something back.
But if we
Okay.
add 2 Hive cards to the complex, 2 of them will go... Okay.
Well, the good news is, though, is that this
Yeah.
Goes
is
away.
discarded.
Okay.
And so if you can try to put that in a way that we can tell how many there are
1.
for the hazards. No.
No, just the
Oh,
hazard.
just the hazards.
So those can be stacked up, but the hazards
hazard.
we'll put like here,
Okay.
here, sort
Okay.
of thing. Because they change depending on the number we get.
Okay.
So, yes, we are going to move this over and draw 1.
And draw 1, and then draw another.
Then we will move this over, draw another. Now, this could be the objective.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or
yeah,
it could
yeah,
be
yeah,
something
yeah,
that
yeah,
kills
yeah,
me.
Yeah. What is it? What is it?
Go
What
ahead,
is
Calvin.
Oh, it's an egg. Okay.
Egg.
Oh, fuck.
Okay,
Ah.
so this moves up, and then this one gets revealed.
it? Okay. Well, that's good. Okay.
Well,
and,
it might
and
not be. It's double jeopardy.
part of the
SOS.
SOS.
Oh my
We got the
gosh.
next part.
Oh my gosh. Look
We
at
got 2
that.
parts.
Look at it.
That was our
Ah.
objective.
All right, so it's still your turn, but we move on to objective number 2. So the objective number 1 was SOS, which
Yeah.
we have completed.
Okay.
The second one is no one can hear you scream,
Okay.
That's a great tagline.
which,
In space.
Block the ventilation shaft.
yep.
How?
So there's a card in there that will allow us to do it. The event, people are disappearing. The next player discards 2 random cards from their hand
Okay.
if we run into that event. So in there somewhere is something that allows us to block up the ventilation shaft.
So that no more
I have
aliens
so many
get
dead
through.
bodies of grunts. I can surely do this already.
So it's still your
Okay.
turn, Calvin.
So these 2 grunts that I have
Go to your
spent
discard.
doing all of that stuff go to my discard. I have grunt and quarantine procedure,
Okay.
which I will then play and scan the med lab.
Which gives us a...
Another
Camouflage
camouflage
xenomorph.
All right.
Xemomorph. Yeah, Baron Xemomorph. I can't do anything to kill it. And I can't help anybody to kill it this round.
Now you could buy something if Eric.
If Eric was generous
I have
and
a
wanted to give
coordinate.
me
You
2
can get
money.
2. Is there
I
some...
I'm going to buy.
You're looking for tech, right?
Yeah. Well, I could also use a radar
Okay.
or a
A leadership.
leadership. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna buy a captain of the ship.
Okay.
And
Which is 2, but 4 if you played another leadership card for
yes.
attack. Very nice.
So all of these are discarded.
Now, does this one just go into my discard?
It does, and you draw another card to
Yeah, I
replace it.
draw another card to replace it.
See how
It's-
handy
it's
those
nice to
coordinate
help your
cards are?
friends.
Yeah.
And captain of the ship goes into my discard. I draw 6 more.
And so you were done.
Yep.
All right, so that's some bad news because, well, this alien comes down to the combat zone.
Yes. It's
Now that's during the strike phase. So you have your turn to kill it, Eric. But if you cannot kill it, you must draw a strike at the end of your
Okay.
turn.
All right. So here's what we're going to do, gentlemen. We're going to use 3 grunts to kill it.
okay.
Right?
Awesome.
Well done.
And then
And then
we're going
that's not all.
to use the quarantine procedure and Let's Rock, which is 1 attack plus the objective phase we're in, which is 2, which is 3, which kills that.
Kills the egg.
Kills the egg.
Awesome. You're the
2 out.
master. I was even going to offer my find it and kill it which is a coordinate to attack.
Well, he could do it to scan the med lab.
If you want.
If I what?
If you want to use my coordinate to attack, you could use it to scan the med lab.
Let's do it.
All right. I discard that. We scan the med lab, and it is another fucking egg. Okay.
I mean,
And
it
I
makes
draw.
sense. There's a lot of eggs in this movie.
A lot of eggs.
I draw another to get up to 6.
Okay. All right. Power play.
All
Well,
right.
That was well done, Eric. You live up to your title of gunner.
Gunner.
Very good. Very, very good. All right.
So if that's it, Eric, it's my turn. So let's move these along. So we need to find something to block the ventilation shaft.
Did we kill that egg?
No, I killed what was in the combat zone and the one over there.
Right.
So that one was when I
Yeah, we just scanned it using
Right.
your...
Because the egg was down there, the
Yep.
alien was up there.
Yep.
Okay. Or,
Okay.
however. Yeah. Yes.
So I am... unless someone has a coordinate that has to do with fighting, the only thing I can do is scan the airlock.
I have nothing.
I don't have anything to help
So
you.
I will scan the airlock,
Scan the airlock it is.
which is an event,
Oh,
which
shit.
is real bad
That's real bad, isn't it?
because that's going to do two things for us.
Okay.
The first thing it's going to do is trigger the objective. So people are disappearing. The next player discards 2 random cards from their hand. So Calvin,
Calvin.
you must discard 2 random cards from your
Random.
hand. But that's not the worst of it.
No.
Because now, kill this alien, put a facehugger from the hatchery in front of you. So that goes in dead, and give me that facehugger. And actually, why don't you show them what that's going to do to me here?
When it's revealed, put this in front of you. Any player... I can't read it quite well from there. Any player can fight it on their turn. If it's still alive at the end of their... At the end of the next turn, kill it and gain a chest burster from the hatchery.
Yeah. So this thing is on my face, and which is terrible to even
Okay.
think about. So, right, I can kill it now.
Yeah.
I can't because I have no attack.
I have no coordinate.
Or Calvin can kill on his turn.
Okay.
If he cannot kill on his turn, he's had to just discard 2 cards.
Yeah.
Then I get a chest burster in me. And if we can't quarantine me, then as soon as I draw that chest burster, I die and I'm out of the game.
So I start the turn with 4 cards? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's
That's not great.
That is not great.
However, while I have this facehugger on my face, I'm going to buy something.
Okay, buy something, Rick. Money. This is
And no one
tense.
has a +2?
I have nothing for you.
Okay. So then I will buy a repair the ship.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so Calvin, is your turn.
Yep.
If you cannot kill this facehugger, I'm done. I'm leaving.
You're down 2 cards.
Yes.
So simply, Calvin, kill it.
Well, put as simply as I can, I can't.
These are all mine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How the facehugger? Like, what's its base power?
3. So
3.
he needs 3 to kill it.
I can do nothing, Calvin.
Now it's possible that I will draw. I don't know if I have any, but if I have a coordinate attack,
Rick,
but I don't think I have one. I have coordinate money. I can pay it off.
I've been trying to build my characters like a utility build, like a late game buy power and attack build.
Calvin, I have good news.
Yes.
If I survive, I can heal you.
Yay.
Well, I have bad news. You won't survive.
All right, so it won't officially happen to the end of your turn, but so take your turn.
Okay.
I do that.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. We still gotta do that. It's not just.
Move over.
Surprisingly enough, the aliens don't stop when one of us dies. They just keep going
Great.
until we're all dead.
I've been playing this game like you guys were meat shields, so that's not good.
I don't have enough cards.
This is gone.
Okay. Good.
I suppose try to buy something that will help you in the future.
I don't have enough cards to do anything.
Anything.
No buy, no kill.
What do you have?
Just can you buy? Can you? You can't do that.
I
Oh,
can.
yeah.
I could scan.
Can you scan?
You only have 4 cards. Well, I mean, so we need to find the thing to block the
Yeah, we
ventilation
need to
shaft.
block the ventilation shaft. That's our only hope.
All right. I will spend 2 grunts
Okay.
and scan the med lab. Yet
Please,
again,
Please.
shredding skin xenomorph.
That's
That's
that sounds bad.
4. Hey, Calvin.
Yeah.
Probably shouldn't have done that.
So what that means is right now it is a 4.
Uh-huh.
When it gets here,
Uh-huh.
it's a 7.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay. Well, that your turn, Calvin?
Can you give me some buying power?
No.
No, I don't have any. I have nothing.
I can heal you when it comes to my turn.
Calvin, look at me. I'm nothing.
All right, so it is the end of Calvin's turn. This dies, which is nice.
That's good.
That's great.
But under that deck of face huggers, there is a chest burster.
So that implanted into your stomach?
I don't want to think about it, Eric.
Yeah.
So yeah, here's the chest burster. When you gain this, kill all face huggers in front of you. While this is in your deck, now the good thing is they will no longer attack me
Okay.
because, well, I'm kind of one of them.
Yeah.
If I draw this, I suffer extreme pain and die.
Okay.
So, but my discard is empty. My deck is full. We got some time for
Okay.
you guys to quarantine procedure the shit out of me.
Okay.
Eric,
Okay.
it is your turn. Why don't you get us a card from the hatchery?
Yes.
Or
So move those over.
Yeah.
Okay. So all I have is buying power. 1, 2, 3,
Well,
4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 buying power.
if you could buy the 8,
Can he, Calvin? I cannot help him.
What would the 8 do?
the card is called Last Survivor on the Nostromo,
Yeah.
which may be you.
Yeah.
Avoid all strikes you would draw this turn, and it is a 5 attack damage.
That is pretty good.
Okay.
Let me see what I can do.
That only does it for 1 turn, though, right?
Yeah. Well, it does it every time you play it.
Yeah.
So, but 5 attack is nothing to sneeze at either.
No.
That's quite good.
I could do that. I would and take everything.
Wow. Did you even have 8 though?
I have 1,
7, right?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
So
So
it'd only be if Calvin, if you would want to give me that. But I could also.
you could take review the nav data, which is only 3 attack, but it's coordinate, so you can use it on anyone's turn. The problem is, I'm not sure you're going to have anyone to coordinate with in a turn
Yeah.
or two.
What do you want to do, Calvin? You want me to do anything? You want me to? move on?
Well, I can't give you the buying power.
Okay.
I can't give you any killing power either.
Okay, that's everything then, right?
So,
I can kill it on my turn.
Okay.
so Eric, your best options is either the one I discussed before. Team of 3 is pretty good. If you played 2 character cards that have that symbol before this, look at the top card of the barracks.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a character, you can immediately gain it as if you bought it.
This is the barracks, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or you can put it on the bottom. So it allows you to get free cards every time you play it,
Okay.
which is pretty good. And it's 2 attack, which is nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah. I can do that. How much is it? 5?
It's 5. Or there's this one, which gives you 3 attack, and it's coordinate, so you can use it on anyone's turn.
I should probably go for that, I think.
It's up
The
to you.
coordinate.
They cost 6.
So there is 6 right here. It is including, you have your orders, which is look at the top 2 cards of the barracks and put them back in any order.
Okay.
So I'm going to buy this.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to look at these 2. One is captain of the ship, which is you get +2, and one is draw a card. They're not great. Expert Navigator. I'm going to go with Captain of the Ship to be the next one we get.
Okay, that sounds good.
So now I can do nothing else.
All right, then it is my turn, which is a real shame because what's going to happen here is this is coming down and is going to start striking me unless I can kill it with 7.
Well,
And we are full up.
1, 2.
Okay, so let's see what I have here. Well, I'm going to play.
Well, Rick.
I have 4 attack right now. And
I have a
5
coordinate
money.
3 attack.
That's
Coordinate.
so that's 3 plus 4
4.
is 7, which is exactly enough to kill it. I
Yep.
suggest we do that.
There you go.
So here's all that. So
That
you can
makes
go ahead and
7.
take this back. Just
it
discard it and draw a
discard.
new one. So he gets discarded,
Oh, goody.
which is nice.
It's very good.
Unfortunately, I have all these cool abilities, but they all tie off things that I don't have another card for.
Gotcha.
So when I said I could heal you, Calvin, I lied
Okay.
because I wanted to keep you to keep me alive.
Well,
So 2, 4, 5. I'm going to go ahead and buy teams of 3,
Okay.
which is the one I talked about earlier.
Sure.
That gets me possibly free cards. My deck is dwindling as I draw my 6 cards because my turn's over.
Gotcha. Okay. Did you do that, by the way?
I did.
He
Okay,
did,
so
and
now
he killed
Calvin
the
has to
alien.
do it. Okay.
However, now when
That
Calvin
one
does
comes
it,
down.
something else is going to happen.
Hazard.
So that's the second hazard.
We didn't want that.
It's not great. So for the second hazard, it's loose. Put the top card of the Hive onto the combat zone.
Oh, what?
So this could be okay. Hey, it's Jonesy.
Jonesy!
If Jonesy is in the complex, choose a player to gain him. Otherwise, kill him. Well, shit.
What?
Yeah, he's dead.
What?
To
Well,
gain
okay.
him?
Jonesy
Yeah, so
to have him
if we had scanned and found him, we would have gotten him.
Aww.
But because we did not, he got eaten by the aliens. We killed a cat, guys.
Jonesy.
And that hazard goes over there as
dead
well.
characters, I guess.
Stagger them so we know that there's 2. Yes.
2 hazards. Okay. All right. Well,
But
Dang it.
at least it doesn't kill us.
Yes.
Even though it makes us feel real bad.
okay. Poor Jonesy.
Yeah.
My new hand of cards is terrible. I can do nothing to help anyone.
Could someone give me a little bit of buying power?
I can give you 2,
That would be very handy. I just want to buy a sergeant.
and it has that symbol up there, but
That one? Oh, nice. Okay.
can it do anything?
Not for me. But it's something to keep in mind.
But I can give you 2.
Okay. So you're going to buy a sergeant?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
And it is
Discarding.
2 buy.
It's a thing that I just
Coordinate.
use.
Yep.
It's a strength.
I can't buy anything else because I don't have enough. However, I have a whole lot of attack.
That's good. Let's start scanning and
Yeah,
killing
we need to
things.
scan,
Yep.
man.
So I'm going to play a grunt. Repair the ship. When you draw a new hand at the end of your turn, the power station is clear. Draw an extra card. If the power station is clear, yeah. Draw an extra card. Also, captain of the ship, which I don't have another one of those cards that I'm playing, so I don't get the bonus.
Okay.
And you are my lucky star. Avoid the
Nice.
next strike you would draw this turn. So I do get that benefit.
Okay.
So you could,
So I have a total of 8.
what I might recommend is scanning the power station.
And if I can kill it, kill it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if it's an event, it'll leave anyway.
Right. That's what I was planning on doing.
Okay, it is.
Acid Spray Xenomorph. When it
It's
dies,
only 2.
each player kills one of their characters.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's one of the characters in our hands.
Right.
Oh.
Pretty sure. I will
Okay.
Check.
I don't have one. Okay, kill it, Calvin, because we need that to activate your other thing, right, or something? What is it?
It activates one of my other cards. Yeah.
What does the other card do? Like draw a card or some shit.
I draw an extra card if the power station is clear.
But we still need to kill that thing.
Yeah.
I don't have any characters in my hand, so I'm fine. If you wanted to do that. So that was 3. So how many do you have left?
Well, actually, Eric, it's good because it'll allow us to kill one of the specialist or grunts
Oh, good. Okay, I can do that.
to get it away so they don't clog our hands and we get our better cards.
Sure. Okay.
Right.
Makes sense.
Okay.
So you used 3 already.
Yeah, which I will say I used this one
Okay.
to scan
Mm-hmm.
and one of these two to kill it,
Okay.
Okay.
which leaves this one in my hand, and I will kill him.
You will kill the one with the power.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll kill the grunt.
So we all lose
In
a
my
character card,
Yep.
and that means it's dead over here, right?
Yep.
Now,
Dead
it's good
permanently.
because it thins our decks. It's bad because there's some cards in this game that are more powerful the more dead characters there are.
Interesting.
So
Gotcha.
So do I want to give up a buying power or a killing power?
I'm gonna give up a buying power.
Yeah, me too.
So long as you have sergeants,
Yeah.
they're gonna replace and be
Okay.
better anyway. And the acid spray xenomorph is dead.
And the power station is empty.
Power station is empty, so I get to draw 7 cards.
Okay,
1,
instead of
2,
6.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Eric, it's
7.
your turn.
Okay, I also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need to go up to 6. Okay, well, I'm going to use 3 damage to open up. I mean, we need to scan something, right?
We do.
Let's scan weapons locker, which gives us
Skittering xenomorph.
skittering.
Yep.
Okay.
At the end of each turn, if this alien is in the complex, turn it face down.
Oh shit.
So if we don't kill it now, we have to spend the points to scan it again.
But we know what it is, though.
We do. It's not the worst thing in the
Yeah.
world.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to use 3 buying power to get a sergeant.
Alrighty.
Okay.
There you go.
Thank you.
Now,
And that's the end of my turn.
do you have a coordinate, Rick?
I do not.
Dang, because I do, and that would make it real simple. That way we wouldn't have to spend more points.
So it's my turn.
Yep.
All right, so what's going to happen is we have to move one down from the airlock, and we're going to flip it over. Let me go ahead and fill the rest here. So this is going to be
What?
a cornered scientist, which has 3 health. Death, choose any number of players to draw a card. Well, that's not bad. Now, the reason it says choose any number is there could be a traitor in this game. We're not playing with that rule.
Okay.
Right.
Well, I think I can... nope, I lied. I can't kill it.
Can't kill it.
Nope, I have 1 attack power.
I have a coordinate,
Okay,
so we can kill it.
well, let's kill it. So, go ahead and kill that. So, everyone draw a card. And Calvin, you get to draw another card to replace your coordinate.
Awesome.
Rick, with the quarantine procedure, what do you want me to do with that?
Remind me what it does.
Look at the top card of any player's deck. You may kill it or put it back.
Awesome. Okay,
We
so
want to try to get rid of something in yours, right?
I do. It is still in my discard pile.
Okay, so,
So
we'll hold off on
we
that.
need to time it until when it's in our in my deck.
Gotcha.
Okay, so I drew repair the ship, which is the same thing Calvin had. If the power station is empty, I get an extra card. It's not
Awesome.
empty right now, unfortunately, but I am going to use it to scan the airlock because that's the only attack I have. Is that
This one turns over, right?
yeah, it does. As another cornered scientist, so not so bad.
Okay.
Not so bad. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4 money, with which I'm going to buy a repair the ship. Calvin, is your turn.
Does anybody have any buying power?
I have a +2 coordinate. I don't know why I keep saying coordinate.
I have a +2 as well, Calvin.
Well, okay. I would like to use 2 grunts and a quarantine procedure to kill the cornered scientist card.
Okay.
And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then my right tool for the job, which gives me a +2. It's a total of 6.
6.
So if I had 8, I could get the last survivor on the Nostromo.
You can use mine.
All right, discard it.
Yep.
Thank you.
And then draw another one.
And yeah, draw another one for you. And take that to my discard.
Calvin, I hate to
And-
break it to you. You're not going to be the last survivor on the Nostromo.
No, I very much doubt it. I still have 1 hit point. He's dangling that that heel over my head until I
There's a new card as well.
consult the star charts. Ooh, man, that's handy.
Just draw 3 cards.
3 cards.
Should
Pretty
have
good.
saved it for that.
Pretty good. Is that your entire turn, Calvin?
That is my entire turn.
All right, so Eric, we are going to be shuffling these around. Unfortunately, one is going to come down to the combat zone.
Okay.
It is a skittering xenomorph, which we knew. So it takes 3 strike in order to kill it.
Okay.
And if you are unable to, you will need to draw a strike.
All right. Well,
So I have a +2 money, Eric, if you need it.
okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and kill the creature because I'm using 1 grunt and 1 of the Let's Rock, which makes me draw a card, and it is a +2 right now because we're on phase 2 of the
So this is dead.
objectives. So that dies. And then I'm going to...
You've got 2 extra money if you need it.
I can give you nothing.
If you
I
gave
have
me
all basic
2 extra,
cards.
I could buy this thing if we wanted it.
Let's do it.
That's a
All right.
hugely useful card.
So I'm gonna do that while also using the look at the top two cards, barracks. This you have your orders.
Okay.
Put 1 at the bottom and 1 back at the top. So I get this. I also can look at these 2.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Which
Now-
1 is quarantine and 1 is expert navigator. So I'm gonna put the quarantine on top just to
Alrighty.
Have that
And
there.
then it fills to that. These are yours, I
Yep.
believe, right?
Yep.
Alrighty.
So the downside of that, though, is because I have to draw a card, I had to shuffle my discard pile.
Okay. So,
So
now
at
it's
any
in there.
point now, I could draw
The chest burster. Understood.
So there's like 20 cards here. So it's like a 1 in 20 chance.
Right.
Then I'm gonna
5%.
draw.
Somebody can buy the quarantine thing and we can try to get out of there.
All right.
So here we go. It's a repair the ship.
Ooh.
And it is my turn, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, so 1 moves down to the combat zone. This is another skittering xenomorph. So not terrible. And I can actually kill it, which I will do so, using a repair the ship and a single strike. I only have 1 strike left, so this alien is dead. I only have 1 strike left, so... Oh, I have this, though. Thirst for knowledge. Draw a number of cards equal to the objective, which is 2.
Okay.
Oh, now,
you want to do that? Rick?
I mean, he has to draw those cards either way at the end of his turn.
well, but I'll have drawn 2 more. So yeah, I probably shouldn't.
Okay.
You're right. I will spend 3 money to get Expert Navigator, which if I play a shell card, I get to draw a card.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that'll be my turn.
Alrighty. All right. And the guy in the airlock
Yep.
goes down. It is
Hey.
ventilation,
Ventilation
seal.
seal.
Objective goal number 2. Let's put
Well,
that there.
What does it say?
So reveal,
All right.
attach to the ventilation shafts. While this room is clear, so that's the tricky bit, is we have to clear the ventilation room.
Okay.
But while it's clear, we can spend 2 money to discard this card and block that room forever. So we'll put the Hive deck on top of it, and we will have completed Objective 2.
Okay.
Okay.
So we have to clear Objective 2 and then pay 2 money to clear it, or to seal it.
Okay.
So clear the ventilation shaft.
Yep. So I'm going to put that up
All right.
here
So we need to
remember.
scan it with 4.
We have
Yes.
to scan it and then kill whatever's in it.
I have
Can you scan it?
3 that I can.
I have nothing I can give you.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and draw my hand
Oh boy.
and see, 1, if I can help you.
Or 2 if you're
2,
dead.
if I'm dead.
Oh man.
He lives.
I live
He
to
lives.
fight another day. I can give you 2 money is the only thing I can give you.
2 money. Okay.
I can't. I can only give you money.
These cycle down.
But I would... Yeah. Yeah. I can give you 2 money.
Well, what did you say, Eric?
I can only give you 2 money.
So, I
I
mean,
mean, unless
that's,
you want to buy something and then scan it. You know, is there anything there that you can use to scan?
well, if I buy it, it goes into my discard.
Yeah, you're right. Never mind.
Unfortunately so.
Nope. So what are you gonna do?
Darn. I could get quarantine procedure and captain of the ship, maybe. That could go with my other captain of the ship. They could feed off each other and give me 8 attack power.
Yeah.
Maybe. So, yeah. If you both want to, you can discard those cards and I can do both of those things.
Okay. I'll
Okay.
discard
All right.
my coordinate to coordinate.
I can do nothing else with these cards except for scan.
Okay.
Let's do it. Why don't you take the cards first? The ones you brought.
Right. Captain of the ship and quarantine.
Okay.
Discarded. What should I scan? Should I scan like one that's close to being in combat zone
Once
or
you scan
one
the
further along?
Power... Well, it doesn't matter. I was going to say scan the power station, but you don't have that card right now, right?
No.
I mean, scan
the airlock.
just so we see what's coming. I guess.
Shedding skin xenomorph.
So when it gets to the combat zone, it's a 7.
God damn it.
All right. I used 2 of those, so I have a total of 1 attack.
Which is useless.
Yep.
So I need to draw a card because I coordinated.
Me as
Right.
well.
That's it. I'm dead.
You
Son of a
died.
bitch.
Yep. The
Oh
chest burster.
man.
Chest
okay.
burster. When you gain this, kill all facehuggers in front of you. When you draw this, you suffer extreme pain and
Okay.
die.
Well.
That's it for me.
Okay. Rick is dead.
I wish you all luck.
Okay, Calvin.
If we had been playing with the alternate rule at this point, I would become an alien and fight against you.
Oh. Nice. All right, your turn, Calvin. Right.
Yeah. All right.
So before you start, this guy comes down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's now a 7,
He's a 7.
and we didn't clear the ventilation shaft.
Now, there are some strikes that are no damage.
Okay.
So it's possible Calvin would survive an encounter with it.
Okay.
Really?
It's possible. It's not
Very
likely.
slim based on these, or maybe all the bad ones are out of the way.
Maybe.
All right, what can you do?
I can kill it. No
Okay.
problem.
The 7?
Yeah.
If you take the 7, I can clear the ventilation shaft and pay
Ooh,
for it.
actually, since I have Survivor of the Nostromo,
Uh-huh.
I could scan that, hopefully kill it,
Not take a strike.
and avoid all strikes that I would take this turn, but then you would have to kill it on your turn.
I wouldn't be able. I'd only have 4 strike. I wouldn't have 7. So I would save that for yourself, maybe. Don't use it now.
But, Eric, you could scan the ventilation shaft, but you might not be able to kill whatever's in there.
Yeah, you're right. Well, I thought it's just you have to clear it first.
Yep.
don't
You
you?
have to clear it. Now, it could be an event. It could clear itself.
It could clear itself.
But if it's an alien, it's
All
got to
right,
be killed.
do what you want, Calvin. I will go from there.
Do you have any coordinate?
No.
Okay.
Calvin,
So I don't have
Calvin.
enough. What?
Ask me.
Do you
I'm
have
dead!
It never gets old. Darn. I guess I'll I guess I'll kill it.
You kill this?
Okay.
Yeah, keep
Okay.
us safe.
All right.
Okay, you're killing it?
So I also avoid all strikes that I would draw this turn,
Okay.
even though it's dead.
Can you afford anything, or is that it? Could buy
I
another
have
sergeant.
4. Yeah, I could buy another sergeant. I could also buy a motion detector, which is pretty good.
Didn't do me any good, Calvin. I had one.
Well,
I died.
it's because Lambert was screaming in your ear the whole time.
Yeah. I died the worst death I can imagine, Eric.
I know. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too, Rick. I was trying. I kept buying a whole bunch of the.
All right, what are we
quarantine
doing, Calvin?
procedures.
Yeah. I'll buy motion detector,
Okay, you're buying a motion detector?
and I have 1 attack, which I can't do anything with.
Okay.
So, Eric,
Yes.
we get to see what comes down.
Yes.
An event,
Event.
which, I don't know if you guys know this, but people are disappearing.
Yeah.
The next player draws 2 random discards 2 random cards from their hand.
Oh, god damn it. Really?
Yep, and that skips me because I'm dead. So Calvin, you must discard 2 cards at random from your hand.
At random. Well, I don't know what any of these are because I haven't looked at them yet. So,
You have the
discard.
dead man do it.
I discarded Captain of the Ship and Repair the Ship.
Oh,
2
yay.
really great cards that I could have used this round.
Okay, so
Eric?
I am going to
Yes,
scan the ventilation shaft.
do it.
4, and
Please be an event. Damn it, Eric.
it is a 10.
It's the perfect organism.
What?
So it is the final boss.
You gotta be shitting me.
It must have been at the very top
Oh
of the
my
3rd deck.
God.
All right, I know we're playing through the first movie,
Yeah.
but this is it. Game over, man.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, I am going to use.
So the perfect organism cannot be killed unless he is in the airlock, and the airlock controls are attached to that room. So if he gets down here, we lose. Actually, that's not true. There is a card that can force him back,
Okay.
but we probably lose.
What is this right here? Repair the ship.
Yeah.
What does it do?
When you draw a new hand at the end of your turn and the power station is clear, you draw an extra card.
Okay. I'm going to use consult the star charts, which is a 7 buying power, right?
No,
Yeah,
it costs
it's-
7.
It costs 7.
But you draw
get
three
I
to
draw
cards.
3 cards.
Okay.
1,
Hopefully,
2,
Go ahead and just show them this.
3. Oh my God, that was useless. I got 3 specialists. I was hoping for more power.
you could just try and stock up on like
A sergeant.
Captain of the Ship, Expert Navigator,
Yeah, give me a sergeant.
Sergeant.
Okay,
And that's the end.
there you go.
This is the end.
Calvin. Let's see.
All right.
What comes in the combat zone? Just a skittering xenomorph.
Well, that's great. Actually, I can do something about that with You Are My Lucky Star. I kill it
You do.
instantly. I don't have any of those. What kind of cards? The W cards.
Wayland Wutani
Yeah. So I don't have any of those cards to
to
avoid
activate the ability.
next strike. Yeah. And I have 4 buying power, which I'm going to go with a Captain of the Ship. And that's my turn.
All right, so this moves down. The perfect organism moves forward. Take this to Calvin,
Your discard.
and we reveal Xenomorph Stalker. This alien can't be fought if there's a hidden card next to it.
Okay, which there's not.
There is not.
It's my turn.
Yep. It only cost a 1.
It costs a 1. So, okay, I'm going to use Let's Rock to kill it, which easily kills it, but I also
Draw a
draw a
card.
card. Yep. That goes there. And then a lot of buying power, no killing power. I can't do anything. That's 10. I don't even know if I can get to
Well,
that.
it can only be killed in the airlock, right?
Yeah, but we gotta seal the ventilation shaft first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have 4 to scan the ventilation shaft?
Nope.
Okay. Well,
Um,
do you have 2?
what's something to buy? I got some buying power. That's all I really got.
Well,
I
you could buy a number of cards.
What do I want? It's gonna help us out later.
Well, let's see.
Draw a card.
These are all draw card. If you have a bunch of the blue cards, this could be a powerful attack card.
I do not.
So I would
Draw a card. Draw a card. Wow.
maybe just buy 2 expert navigators. They're
Yeah,
also 2 attacks.
I'll do that
If you-
with 6.
Yep.
So I'll do those, and then I also am able to look at these 2,
Okay.
put them in any order. One's quarantine procedure, one's teams of 3.
Well, they go
They
here.
both will go up anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll both go up.
So would that happen automatically, and then I can look at the 2, or
I think so.
okay.
Yes.
So go ahead and look at those 2.
1, 2. So Calvin, we got find it and kill it, which is a coordinate of +2. And you may heal a strike from any player with one of those 69 symbols.
the red
Yeah.
survival icon.
Yeah.
So we'll probably try to heal a strike from any player thing, I guess, because that would certainly help you out. Okay, and that is going to be my turn.
Discard those. Discard your whole hand.
My whole hand?
Yep.
The perfect organism moves closer. And in the combat zone is a shedding skin xenomorph. So it's a 7.
Deck on it.
Wah, wah.
All right, we need to clear the ventilation shaft. But it only works if you're able to clear it, kill it, and pay the 2. Then, right?
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Eric,
Can you do that? I mean, you don't know what's in there.
no, I don't. However, I do have quite a bit of killing power here.
Okay.
I have 8 total.
I can give you +3 to kill the perfect organism.
Well-
you can only kill if it's in the airlock.
God damn it! Where's the airlock at? The next one.
It's the next one, so it would be on my
My turn.
turn.
Huh?
Well, you
Oh,
can
well, yeah.
scan the ventilation shaft. Do you have 2 buying power?
Yes, I do.
So you can scan it, possibly
Hopefully
kill it,
kill it.
and then seal it.
Okay, try.
Do it.
All right.
Do what you can. Do it.
So discard your coordinate 3,
Plus, okay.
and I will discard one of my quarantine procedures.
Okay.
Reveal this is a noxious xenomorph.
Yep.
Okay.
So it's 4 reveals. Players have +1,
-1.
-1 on their turn.
-1 health this turn,
Okay.
Okay. So I'm at a 9 right now.
and I die.
Yep.
Like you're dead.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Yep. Because he only had 1 hit point left.
Okay. Let's move on.
Calvin, you joined me. Oh, and you draw a strike, but you're dead.
No, well, I wouldn't because I played
Well,
Last Survivor.
that's true.
Damn it! Could you have killed it with the 4?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he
Damn
could have,
it.
and he could have sealed it with the 2. Well, let's see. Eric here
Fuck.
gets a xenomorph lance tail, which is a 7, also a 7. Combat zone strikes from enemies can't be avoided.
Okay.
So that would overgo
1,
Calvin's
2,
thing.
3.
And then this guy's also moving forward. He's in the airlock. The perfect organism also has double strike. So if he gets here, 2 strikes.
Yeah.
Eric?
Well, I can.
Do you have 2 captain of the ships? Because that's a good way to rack up points.
You know what? The only thing I can do is I can't do. I don't have any of that count. I'm going to use 4 strikes to clear the reveal the
To
ventilation
reveal?
shaft, and it is of course it is.
Xenomorph
A
lance
7.
tail.
Yeah. Okay. I can do nothing.
That totally would have been doable any other turn.
Okay. Well, that does nothing.
Yep.
I can do nothing. My turn is over. Hey, it's my turn again.
Well, you take 2 strikes.
2
Eric.
strikes. Okay, that puts me at.
Well, why don't you put him here?
Yeah.
That one was
So-
temporary last time, so 11, 10, 9, 8.
Am I back alive since
No.
I am not any longer.
That's not how science
okay,
works,
you take
Cal.
So
one.
you've gained a contaminated wound which can't be healed.
Okay.
I'm at 8.
And another
Another-
contaminated wound.
Okay, so 8,
So
7,
you're
6.
You're at 6. And now it is your turn.
And these stay by your character card permanently.
So this guy moves down. A perfect organism.
And he can no longer be killed.
These all, well, he can. There is a electrical prod card that can push him back.
1, 2, 3.
And it's in here, I believe. It's in the Hive deck.
It's in the Hive deck.
From what I remember.
Well, good luck,
But it's
Eric.
not looking good.
You're going to get 4 strikes this round.
Yes.
The only thing I can do is play these 3 cards to do 4 to scan.
Twin Mouth Xenomorph also has double strike, 6 to kill.
6. And I can do nothing.
All right, so Eric, draw 4 strikes.
That puts me at 2. Oh, no.
Well, we'll
Hang
find
on.
out.
A flesh wound
Yep.
takes you from 6
5.
down to 5. Close call, no damage.
Oh.
Close call, no
Ah.
damage. Those would have been nice earlier. And a flesh wound. So you're down to 4.
Wow, you're still alive.
I really am.
I can't believe it. Let's look at this airlock. Another xenomorph. So we'll just start stacking them this way, I guess. Xenomorph Stalker can't be fought if there's a hidden card next to it. Well, there isn't. It's only a 1. All these puppies move down. Now, you are going to run out of cards eventually, Eric. So the ventilation shaft will be clear. If you draw through the entire deck. Actually, I don't think that's the case. I'm pretty sure you reshuffle undead enemies.
Okay. We're on the second objective, right?
Yep.
Yes.
So that right there is
4. And it is a Xenomorph Lancetail.
God damn it. Why can't it be anything else? Anything. Look at that.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4, 5, 6. All right. That's it.
All right, so you
Nothing
take
else.
5 strikes, Eric.
Yep. I'm at 2, right?
You're at 4 hit
4.
points.
I'm at 4 hit points. And
Deep Gash,
Is 2.
minus
now
2.
I'm at 2.
Damaged hand. At the start of your turn, discard this and 2 random cards in your hand.
Okay.
He's still
So
alive.
you don't take any damage.
So I'm at 2.
Deep Gash, you're dead.
2. I'm dead.
You die by
died.
deep gash. We are
We're
all
dead.
dead.
We're dead.
We are overrun. We are no Ripley.
What was next? When's the next time we will be able to do it? Ah!
Hazard.
Hazard.
Fuck that.
Well, that didn't work, fellas.
Yeah, it's a tough game.
Yeah, it's a real tough game.
It's a fun one, though. I like it a lot. You can make it harder, which I usually do by adding starting cards in
Sure.
the Hive deck. It plays through all 4 movies. So even once you've beat one, some of the cards that go into the decks are random.
Okay.
So you'll fight different aliens, and
Yeah.
you have 4 movies to go through. There's also an expansion. So
All right. Well, we didn't get to the first movie, but we did watch the first movie for a commentary recently.
Yep.
did.
So you guys can check that out.
You should.
See how it's supposed to go.
Yeah.
Or at least a better outcome.
Well, thanks, guys, for watching this. I had fun. I hope you guys did too. And we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, guys, so much for watching this. You can watch further ones early over at patreon.com/blindwave. Check it out. Also, we did a commentary to the Alien movie, which could be on patreon.com/blindwave right now or over on YouTube. So be sure to check that out. Twitch.tv/blindwave for Scream Stream. Check it out. Bye.
And D&D. D&D.